welcome to the American Garage. Along the way, one of the things that Carl decided he wanted to replace was his front door because it didn't really shut right and it didn't have a window in it. So we're going to do a little episode here on how to install an outside door on a house, how to hang a door. Okay, so today on the American Garage, I'm going to show you how to remove an exterior door and hang a new one in its place and make sure it's straight and true and plumb. Come on, let's do it. Now, the first thing that we have to do is we have to remove the old door. The old door is held in place by some big nails all along the outside of the jamb. Okay? So we're going to take those out. We can remove the door, jamb and all. When we're doing demolition on a door like this, of course we're going to take the door jamb out because we've got a brand new one with the new door, and we don't need to save this. So it doesn't matter if we tear it apart while we're getting it out. On the side where the hinges are, the screws may be long, so go ahead and take the screws out of the hinges. There we go. See, we had some long ones in there holding the door jamb in place. And out comes the old door. Okay, so I've got the old door peeled out and we're down to the studs. We've cleaned our opening here so that everything is ready for the new door. Okay, now Carl, this is the new door you picked out. What did you like about this door?
Well, I like that it has a window. I like the shape of the window. I've always liked that shape. And
Yeah.
I also like that it will let some light into the house as well. Window here.
Okay, now Carl's picked out a fiberglass door, and fiberglass doors are great because they don't dent like a metal door does, and they have good sound deadening. This particular door also has the holes pre-cut for our door latch and our deadbolt. It's already pre-hung on the hinges, and all we have to do, it comes with these handles on the side for us to carry it with. We'll pull the handles off, and we'll be ready to pop it right in. Carl, you ready to help me?
Sure enough.
Okay.
There's a first time for everything.
Excellent. Now some doors come with a little plug that you remove the outside. Now what this plug does is it holds the door closed while you're working with it. But you got to take the outside portion of it off before you put the door in. Without the handles, we can't, it's harder to lift. Now let's go ahead and slide it over. Alright.
It's called something.
Don't get caught on there. Okay. I'm going to slide it in place. Okay, now I've got my door set into place. We've got some caulk underneath that we set it in. And now the door is just sitting here loose. I'm going to use my level and I'm going to use some shims. I've got these pre-cut shims. Pick them up for like $1.50 for a package. And what we're going to do is we're going to use the shims to make sure that the spacing around the door stays the same and the door stays true. So I'm going to put 2 in the side. And the shims will help hold the door in place as well while we're getting it adjusted. Now we're going to check for level. not quite level, so we're going to shim it a little bit on this side. And now we're level. Okay, now let me show you what's going on. I've opened the door and I've shimmed it in the open position, and I got shims holding the door in. So what I have to do now is I'm going to take these long screws that came with the door, and there's some empty places in the hinges for these to go in. We put the shims directly behind those spaces so that they will support this screw. So let's get the first screws in. All right, that's screw number one. Let's get the top one. Okay, now I want to point out to you what we've got going on here. We use our shims and we put them wherever we put a nail or a screw. What we did first is we shimmed the whole door into place. See my shims right here. And then wherever a shim was, we put a screw in. First we put screws in the hinge side and make sure that the hinge side is plumb and level so that the door doesn't swing open by itself. And then once we got that side secure, we came over here to the other side and secured it. And I'm about to put the last nail in. Now when I put the nail in, I want to put it on the inside of the jamb so that from the outside of the jamb, it can't be seen. Plus, it makes the door more secure as well. So let's nail this last nail in. Okay, now I'm going to use my flush cut saw, and this is a flush cut pull saw that will make it easy for me to cut the excess shims off. I'm going to leave the shims in there, but I'm just going to remove the part that is sticking out. Okay, so we've got the door finished. Opens and closes real nicely. All we have left to do is caulk on the outside where the seam is and put the door handles in. It says top. Okay, looks good, Carl. They want us to tap those in there, right? Just grab a hammer underneath your chair there. And a little block of wood. A block of wood protects our shiny metal, okay? Just tap it, tap. Just tap, tap, tap. Okay. Now is it smooth? That's good. Okay. Do the same thing with this one. Now, you're going to have to kind of hold it like that. Just tap, tap, tap. About 3/4. Now it's nice and flush. It's nice and flush. Okay, now all I got to do is put those screws in. It's got to go through the wood. It does. So you're going to have to kind of bear down on it a little bit. You got it? What you can do is take the hammer. Take the hammer and tap, tap, tap it just to get it started. Okay? Just give it a couple of taps. Just enough to so it's grabbing. Okay. Now it'll be a whole lot easier to go with your screwdriver. Okay? Go ahead with your screwdriver now. Bear down on it while you're turning it. It's hard, I know. Okay, you ready for some screws, Carl?
Yes.
Alright. Hold it tight, and I'll put the screws in. Okay, get those first one started. Okay, turn the latch to lock position. So I can see the other hole. Now give that a try. Perfect. That part's done. Good job, Carl. Okay. Close the door and try it. Now we still have to put the strike plate in and we have to put the latch in, but we're in good shape there now.
Good job, Steve.
Good job, Carl. Nice job on those handles.
Oh, thank you. Very happy with this door. Also like the window lets more light in. Also a lot prettier than the old door, too.